Hello everyone, we're back with the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I've been recording all chaos, like chaos shout all day. My voice is a little like thrown out, but I'm ready to get Ace Attorney going again. Because, good news, I think I just recorded the penultimate episode of Chaos Child. If I'm right, I have like one video left and I'm done. I'm free. And then it's just gonna be me, you, and Ace Attorney until I finish it. Anyway, so we just talked to Hairbrain at the prison. 22nd of October, Great Exhibition Grounds, foot of the Crystal Tower. Showgrounds are a little too big for my life. Also, by the way, I've been talking about this, but I don't know, analytics is relevant to talk about, right? I don't get Ace Attorney viewers at all. I don't get what's going on. The video where it's pretty much just the start of the case and talking to Strongheart, that got 30 views, right? Which is like really high for Ace Attorney. Then the second video comes out, which has the mysterious masked man, who's obviously, I mean, 50-50 it's Kazuma or Herlock Sholmes. It cannot be anyone else. So like that's like a big reveal everyone's gonna want to see. Like it's gotta be Kazuma, right? I can't see it not being Kazuma. But like, I don't want it to be Kazuma anymore. Let Kazuma be dead. Anyway, that video got like 3 views, and one of them was me. I don't get what's going on anymore. Did like YouTube just happen to want to recommend? Is it because I put Chrono Trigger in the title of that one? Of part 13? I don't know. But like, no, it can't be clickbait. It has, the retention is so high. Everyone just wanted to see me meeting with Heart Vortex? Why? Like, I don't get it. Anyway, I guess, I mean, you know, obviously I'm still going no matter what. Even if I lose like the 1 or 2 people watching, I'm going. Shoguns are a little too big for my liking. I've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now. Felt myself swooning 3 times. A lot of people, aren't there? Almost been trodden on 3 times too. Careful, won't you, Iris? Don't let go of my hand. Finally made it through the throngs though, by the look of it. We're just hanging out at the fair with our daughter here. Here we are, underneath the public experimentation stage where the explosion happened yesterday. Oh! Yep. Yep. Sounds? What's that? UK flag? They call it the Union Jack? I hear voices from up on the stage. Sounds like an argument. Police officers or someone else? Oh, hey! Right, I've had it with you this time. I'm warning you, I'll arrest you in a minute. Oh yeah? Go on then, Spectre, give it a shot. You ain't got no evidence, and you know it. Wait, I know those voices. You've got a cheeky little mouth on you, young lady. A night in the cells will teach you some manners. Just try it, I dare ya. Gonna let that bag of chips rammed down your throat? Well, I think he just rammed it down his throat himself. Yoo-hoo! Griggsy, what are you doing up there? Ah! Ah! It's you! Here! You're here. Here you are! You here! Your lady- Oh yeah, I forgot. Your ladyship! Write about me in your next book! How are you, your ladyship? I do hope you're well, your ladyship. Does that make you 3 times a lady? Not well at all. It's far too busy everywhere. One day riding the balloon, there's a 3-hour queue. Unbelievable! I'll go and have a word for you at once, your ladyship. You'll be flying as high as a kite in no time once they pull some strings for you. Yay, nepotism! Tobias Gregson? He was in case 2, wasn't he? You don't have to do this. Oh, you're saying you're suspended from duty? It appears back in action now. I guess throwing that out there is relevant info. I kind of forgot about that. He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in the adventure of Herlock Sholmes. For that reason, he can't say a word wrong to the story's author, Iris. There are limits, surely. Should be. Watch it, sunshine! Sorry. Why am I sunshine? What is that, like a Japan Rising Sun reference? What gives then? Don't tell me you're on the case. Yes, I'm acting for the defense. So we're here to investigate. Hear me. That's the situation, is it? it really that troubling? Measly 5, Bob. Is that all you got? Yeah, lawyer, ain't you? You can stand to carry a bit more copper around in your pockets, Mr. Naruto. Oh, I forgot you couldn't say his name. But, hey, that's my last bit of spending money, that is. You can have it back. I'll have to charge you for all the bother. Hey, Bob. This is Gina Lestrade, a pickpocket, or diver, born and bred in the East End of London. Case that led to my own suspension 6 months ago. This is the young girl I was defending in court. What's your problem, eh, Otto? Diver? Pickpocket? What's with all the name calling? You want a bag of chips rammed down your throat and all, do ya? I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gino. You're just arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, aren't you? Seem you've been up to your usual tricks here at the showground. That ain't no way to talk to a lady, Otto. Half a year's a long time. People can change. I'm an apprentice now. Then to be a Scotland Yard detective. You just do that? Did they even let women do it back then? So you have to call me what everyone else does. Oh, she has a badge! It's Inspector Lestrade now. I mean, given her namesake, it makes sense. Lestrade and Gregson are detectives in Sherlock Holmes. I know my stuff now. I've read A Study in Scarlet. Inspector? Badge is homemade, surely. I mean, I guess Naruto doesn't even have a badge. She just has an armband. Inspector part isn't entirely accurate. No one calls you that. For what it's worth, anyway. Investigator is off the cards for all of us. What's that supposed to mean? Right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort down here, alright? Right, sir. This faces a lot of questions. Second OBS, you working? You working. Hello. Wait, hold on. She showed me hers. I have to show her mine. Wait, no. Present. Art. Armband is proof. In Japan, at least, I'm a defense lawyer. And this badge is proof I'm a detective. They both mean nothing. You're all gonna have to start calling me Inspector Lestrade. In that case, you have to start calling me anything but Aldo. You call you Defender Naya Aldo if you like. Don't really trip off the tongue. No, doesn't have a great ring to it, does it? Alright, go and try this, why not? Where did I go? Oh, she robbed us. Okay, nothing to that. Let's examine first. There's this thing on the ground I've been looking at. What's this? Rare piece of cloth. Looks like evidence to me. Not any fabric I've seen before. Very thick and stiff. Extremely durable. Canvas. Some sort of rubber backing. It just seemed to be a bit charred. I think that means it's had something to do with the explosion. Make a note of it while Ginny's mid-yawn. What, on all this stuff? Ground is damaged in this spot, look. Almost as if there's a fire here. If you look closely, there's some scattered ash and burnt embers. Suppose there's a big explosion just above here. People probably wouldn't have had an eye little. A small fire like this would have been. Not sure we English are quite that laid back. Okay, not at. Oh, what is this? That's evidence. That's evidence. Someone just dropped something behind the tree just there. Dropped or hid. What is this? Some sort of machine? It's obviously a violin. Look at it. It just lost the viol part. It's just a lin. They're falling from the platform above. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. They all hang on to this. I love the smiling sprite she just had. That's something. And she has brighter colors on now, right? Or am I misremembering? I don't think her outfit was bright green before. Might as well. Yeah, just skim that. Got some exhibits. Also, an art gallery, zoo, and a museum. You have 3 hours just to get them through the doors. Exhibition. We probably don't need to examine that. We're good, okay. About Gina. Lore! 8 months ago now that we first encountered. She was living in the East End with a group of other orphans. After all of them survived by pickpocketing, and she got embroiled in a murder. I had a lot of time to think in prison. Realized I couldn't go on like I was. Diving wasn't working out. So pleased to hear, Ginny. Well done. Oh, you went from being a pickpocket to a detective? You got it! Good, isn't it? Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something out of a book, eh? Yeah, it sounds like something out of a book. Talk about a sea change. A sea change? Is that a thing? And this Iris' old man to think about. Iris' father, you mean? Yeah, I promised her, didn't I? Oh, about that. Then I'd get all the police force around the world to pull out all the stops looking for him. A small promise then. Nothing serious. Oh, Ginny, you're so sweet. Anyway, that's how I came in. I had to go at the test for Scotland Yard. All the trouble is, I don't read so well, do I? Did we? Was Wilson like definitely dead? Did we see the body? Like Japan didn't like cover it up, did they? He faked his. I think we saw the body. Just a small problem, nothing serious. And that's when Early approached Greggsy and asked for help. The inspector said he'd take full responsibility for Ginny, made her sort of an apprentice. Very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson, and brave. Well, you know, Early. He enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants. I'll make Iris write bad about you in the next book. Great detective likes digging for dirt, in other words. So, the long and short of it is, get questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade. Right then. Inspector. Actually, there's no big mystery surrounding Gina. There? What? 6 months ago, Gina's the defendant, but oh, right. Found when she was found not guilty, it still is. Come on, you're still not on about that, are you? Legend of the Reaper or whatever it's called. Good, you don't have worry, Odo. They don't have worry, there probably won't be a whole lot of you left. What does that mean? It's like I told you before, isn't it? Reaper's kind of like him upstairs. There knows that I'm like on the inside, and I ain't really done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong might be stretching a point. He did kind of, you know, accomplice, and but you know, what about Mr. Natsume in Japan? Perfectly fine, isn't he? Oh, that's true. Well, yeah, he has diplomatic immunity though. Perhaps the Reaper's more discerning than I thought. Exactly. So I ain't worried. Totally fine. Yesterday's incident. Core is out of this world, it was. Okay, look, British people don't actually just say core like that, do they? The brainly bloke pulled a bunch of levers in his machine. Did I say blamely? Brainy bloke. In his machine, and suddenly started billowing smoke. Just went pop. Can't see a better experiment here yet. Sorry? When you saw it, Ginny? With your own eyes? Yeah, of course. Boss is in charge here, ain't he? Keeping everything running smooth, I mean. Boss means Gregson, I suppose. Takes some getting used to. All I have to say is that I'm on duty and I can do whatever I want to. Get this! I was up in one of the flying balloons when it happened, watching it from above. That's gonna be relevant. So lucky, Ginny. Maybe I should join Scotland Yard too. Yeah, do it! Yeah, you're how old is she? 9? You know how to put the boss in his place already, ain't Iris? Never had no trouble at all. And it's settled. When do I start? No. You can't join Scotland Yard, Iris. We'll see. What I don't understand is this. The machines exploded so spectacularly. How can Professor Bunnybrain still be claiming that his experiment was a success? Oh, right. Well, it was a success. In a way. It was? How can it have been? Was he teleported before he died, or clearly the whole machine blew up? No one could call the experiment a success. Like I said, it did sort of work. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of smoke in that whopping Great Bang. Where do you think they found the victim's body, huh? The Crystal Tower, over there. What? The tower? See for yourself, can't you? Up there above the scaffold. Oh, where the glass is broken, you mean? This is gonna be one of those super complex cases. Oh boy. Yeah, the cage what the victim got in to start with. Really did get beamed through the air or whatever and landed all the way over there. So, you see? It kinda worked. What? I don't believe it. I mean, I don't get the ins and outs of it, but anything's possible, right? With science. Oh, I tell you what, you can have this. The plan of the experiment that drew up at the yard. Sure? Yeah, go on. I had 3 bob off you before, so she kept the money? I can actually give that to you. Did I? Get you the experiment, okay. Take a look at that. Oh, is there anything here? Can we pull this? We can't even examine it, really? Oh, we can examine this part. Some sort of lever here. Oh, crossbow! What is this? Maybe it's a violin. It's like a cross between a bow and a something. Probably used for the same thing. Okay, so murder weapon, possibly, or something? Can we pull this? So then we wind this up in order to drop the bowstring back and create tension. Let's be able to fire arrows with a huge amount of force using this device then. Imagine it's far more accurate and powerful than a Japanese longbow. I had no idea when I was picking it up. When I spotted it. Okay. Else? Oh. And where the bolt goes. I don't know what you call that. Move here must be where the arrows are loaded. Sort of bow with an automatic firing mechanism. Perfect for someone like me who catches his ear with the bowstring 2 times out of 3. The ear? That... I guess if you... I don't know. In fact, if I had one of these, maybe we could have beaten Cosmo in Kyudo archery training. No, Cosmo would still win. And I think that's it. Look at this too. Look at the underside. Like layers of thick canvas. Never seen anything like it. Following Mr. Shrum's methods, I deduced it was part of a raincoat worn by someone who really didn't want to get wet. Good one. Charring? But if occurred when they were struck by lightning! Maybe not. Anything? No? Okay. Got no idea what that's for. This. Very helpful. I do think maybe the 2 balloons in the sky is going to be relevant though. Especially since Gina was in one. Of the investigation. Something Gregson said before seemed a little strange. What it's worth anyway. Investigator's off the cards for all of us. Tiny old Gregsy ran off after that without explaining himself. Alright, that. Boss said no one's allowed to investigate that weird machine what blew up yesterday. That's not fair. Representing the defendant. In that case, could you at least tell us what you've learned from your investigations? Nah, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate neither. Why? What in the boss column again? Forensic investigation team, I think. Emma Sky! Anyway, apart from that lot, no one's allowed to lay a finger on the scene. Bit funny, isn't it? Go to Scotland Yard's own detectives can investigate. Seen anything like that before. I thought I could have a gander on the quiet though. Boss caught me at it. Probably heard him giving me an earful about it from down here. Didn't ya? Not bleeding fair. I think you were giving him as much of an earful back as I remember it. Yeah, well, sometimes I think it's all them chips what make him so stubborn. Say something to him, Odo. Go on. See if you can get through to him. Up on the platform above us. The machine that exploded is. We can try, can't we, Yuno? Gregsy will listen to us. Okay, so can we just move or do we have to examine it? Examine it. Or is there a look around? Okay, we can look around, but what is the stage exactly that we're looking at here? This isn't the stage, I think. Like N. Okay, that's the stage above. Okay. 22nd of October. That's it, is it? The machine that blew up. Oh, it must have been a magnificent explosion. I've seen my fair share. Seen things like this before, you mean? Of course, Riley's always doing experiments that end in a bang. William and Turner. Hold on, what was the dead guy's name? Cody Yasmin. Okay. Fast man. Completely unassailable man. Oh, Shadow. She's 18? I thought she was like 16 in the last game. Really making waves. Maybe she was 17. Aged up one. Oh, okay. It's Suzato who's 16. Iris is 10. Okay. 33? I guess Dracula's age weird. Like in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry. And that might explain the smells burning that frequently comes wafting up the stairs. One time, made something that exploded with such force, took the roof off the building. You don't want to be living in the attic. Wish you'd been there to see it, you know? Sorry to get too excited about that. Given that I now live in the roof, yeah. Anyway, that's enough about that. Time to investigate. Ah, look. Gregson's over there. Seems to be deep in thought about something. I was eyeing... How do you say that? Whilst? Eyeing up the machine carefully. Really? Just looks confused to me. Can we examine stuff without talking to him? Doesn't seem... Oh, this. What? Really? What about this? Efficiently and mercilessly. When it stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled and beamed through the air. Beamed! Not blasted. That's the point. That part's crucial, really. Yeah, I'd say so. Something like that even possible, though, Iris? Oh, you know, I'm just a child. How should I know? Not when it suits you. But I can tell. Stop! Don't touch that! That was practically instantaneous kinesis, the way you flew over just now, Grixie. Please, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you. Can't let you touch anything up here. So sorry. Can I have some of my latest special blend to make up for it? Glug, 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 glug. Yep. It's a nice kappa, isn't it? Ah, wonderful. This stuff really is wonderful. It's like old times, this is. Okay, so if we talked to him, was he like distracted and we couldn't actually talk to him until we examined that? Representing the perfect. Oh, I like how the Ferris wheel is moving in the background. Hairbrain in court tomorrow, Inspector. We should be allowed to examine the scene. Ha! Listen, Sunshine, even I'm not allowed to touch anything up here. That blasted special dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act to blame. Driving me potty. That special dispensation. Professor mentioned that too. More red tape's all we need. Don't know what the government thinks it's playing at sometimes. But we're allowed to just look, aren't we? Eh? Surely that's alright. Isn't it, Grixie? Of course, your ladyship! Anything you say, your ladyship. Please don't get your dainty hands dirty, will you? Don't worry. We wouldn't dream of touching anything. What are you, know? Gonna get my grubby little hands on everything. Really knows how to get what she wants. Talk to him? Oh my god, there's so much dialogue. Using high voltage electricity to disassemble and beam them across the crystal tower. Ordinary to attempt, especially in public. True. Oh. It's fine. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. Carrying out something so dangerous to so many spectators, I mean. Government's doing everything they can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They're more worried about being ahead of the game than the odd spot of the public safety infringement. They may be the first to develop some new technology, experimenting more powerful in the future. See? I suppose that's true, in a way. The powers that be are placing a heavy emphasis on scientists' rights at the moment. What sort of rights? They're making it so that any theories the brands have remain their legal property, as it were. Right through development it to a practical idea, even going into production. Which is the infuriating reason us coppers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene. The new flatulent that's not a word. Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act forbids it. I see now. Only people with permission to investigate here, from some brand new department at the yard. The Forensic Investigation Team, it's called. Been relegated to keeping guard. Forensic Investigation Team. Any old fool can see that this heap of scrap metal is a sham to begin with. Just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do a flaming thing with it. Poor Grixie. He's very head up. That's not real! To speak with real language, isn't he? Special Dispensation. Alright, Megan, what's this new legal act? Are you having at me with it, Sunshine? Yeah, please. I think I really mentioned that recently. The real twinkle in his eye. Sure he did, your ladyship, I'm sure he did. Asked especially for this great exhibition it was. All scientists have to do is present their ideas or inventions to some suits in the civil service. It gets your rubber stamp, it's a guarantee of rights to maintain the invention's confidentiality. What does that really mean? Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Though a good half of them are a load of cobblers, if you ask me. Forward by shammers like yourself. Thanks for that. Oh, I love how absurd some of the inventions here are. It's all so fun. Might be fun for you. Remember, the force has to be present at every single demonstration. Can you imagine it? Dang science. That's what I say. I don't think so. That's my dream job. Thanks, science. I meant, yeah, I love science. Soon think otherwise after spending a day guarding all these shammers' bogus contraptions. They're all bogus. How can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point. Yeah, well, there is a point, sadly. Sorry. Thanks for another of our government's bright ideas. But as long as you demonstrate you get money, any theory or invention is deemed to show potential, government hands you a research grant. Scientists get funding? Exactly. That's what they're all after. All these shammers coming from far and wide to clog up Hyde Park. Who has to keep them all safe, eh? Who has to smile politely and welcome them? Us coppers, that's who! See why I say it now, can't you? Hang science! Hang it! Oh, maybe we can see your point. Hey, Brain. Apparently he lives and works in Germany now, conducting his research. That's right, came back to Britain especially for the great exhibition. Stand it? Probably after one of the government's research grant. Actually, I heard something else about the professor earlier today. But it's time for further education. Turns out at a university you knew someone. Lord Van Zeeks. Eh? What's that? It's news to me. But Van Zeeks managed the prosecution. As they accuse the professor's fate is... healed? The Reaper will get him one way or another? He's gonna be biased. He's his friend. Blimey, that man's beyond me. I don't know what goes on in that head of his. Talking of Van Zeeks, one of his papers against the story from being attacked. Read that? Oh yes! Mr. Reaper's completely fine. Nothing to worry about. Yes, right. Glad to hear it. Still, Reaper, huh? How long is that business gonna keep up, I wonder? Mystery of the Reaper. Gregson should know something about it, right? Like, he was listed in the Morse code, so like Gregson knows something. Victim of this case, the investigator, Mr. Asman, is another of the Reaper's victims. So I heard. Lord Barrick Van Zeeks is a top-class prosecutor. Even he can't always push the right verdict through. Sometimes justice can't win. Heard about jurors being bribed and evidence being falsified. And that's how the notion of the Reaper of the Bailey came about, isn't it? Obviously, Scotland Yard suspected Van Zeeks initially. We all assumed he was taking matters into his own hands if he failed to seal the deal in court. Although the man himself denies that charge. We've done a very thorough investigation. Conclusion we reach that Lord Van Zeeks is in no way related to the deaths of those people outside the courtroom. No question in my mind. Stake my reputation on it, I would. It would be the greatest plot twist if it was actually all him all along killing everyone. Less sure, then how do you explain it? All those defendants couldn't just have coincidentally died if nobody killed them. I know that, but I can't explain it. It's a mystery after all, isn't it? The whole point of the Reaper. Professor Harebrain mentioned something else. He said that at university, Lord Van Zeeks was a totally different person. Easygoing and kind. You what? So that it was after they both graduated that something happened to change the man. Do you have any idea what it was? No clue. Really? Look, got my hands full watching over this frustrating crime, so he changed the subject. He knows. Why don't you go and make a nuisance of yourself elsewhere, eh? Iris knows too, or she suspects something. Oh, I assume we have a little more to examine before we get the main thing. Oh, what's this ribbon? Oh, the building. Hold on. Remember something similar being exhibited in Japan one time. It kind of looks like the what's it called? The Taj Mahal, a little bit, but like rainbowy. I present a particularly steely samurai with the present of one of Hurley's stories I read, especially. If I couldn't get Hurley into a jam against some Faritsu master ninjas. Why not find as many of those sorts of people around as you think? I mean, go to Utah. You'll probably find a lot of them. Let's do. Oh, you know a prosecutor with it. Sean May. I don't know how to say that. Sean Mage? Top knot I could introduce you to. Obviously, ouchie, but. Sean Mage! Really? You think I could have my picture taken with him, do you? Or is it Sean Mage? Is that an English word? Someone gets recovered from the trim cosmic game. He doesn't know. Oh, we can look up? Oh. An amazing horn-shaped device is pointing at the crystal tower. Once people disassemble the machine, they're shot out of that thing to wherever they're going. I don't think it's supposed to shoot anything, Bruno. Set up to beam people to the crystal tower. They're being reconstructed in their original form. I don't like the look of it. Just as amazing as it looked, the accident wouldn't have happened in the first place, of course. I suppose that's true, yes? Nothing ever actually goes according to plan, does it? Bart. Considering how badly damaged it is, Herobriner's lucky to escape unscathed, I'd say. But have a good look around the machine while we can. Touch anything or I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself, you hear? I won't touch a thing, I promise. Please spare your thought for your digestion. Eat anything but french fries. You think this machine could actually disassemble people like the professor claims? He asks, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, Sunshine. We're allowed to examine all this bleeding scrap metal. Maybe we could answer that question. But we can't, can we? Because of the annoying rules, you mean? Exactly. The annoying, obstructive, flaming rules. Look at the base of the machine there. The tool of some kind poking through the wire. Where? A. Screwdriver, I think. Isn't it a lovely one? Handle is shaped with the capital letter A. Is it Asmon's then? What's the matter with you? Don't touch anything, I said. Touch anything and I'll make sure I kill you before I get strung up myself, I said. Yes, I understand. Sorry. We touched a teeny weeny bit. Okay, y'all only teeny weeny kill us. Gregsy, very curious about the screwdriver. Really? Very, very curious. No one will know if we take it from the scene. Of course, your ladyship. You're so clever, your ladyship. Fancy spotting something like this. I'm afraid, can't let you have it. Bruno found it first. I assure you, I'll investigate it thoroughly. Gone off with it. So he touched it. He's the one getting in trouble. Very mean. I'm afraid Detective Gregson is going to make a very clumsy and embarrassing mistake in next month's installment now. Does installment only have one L? Poor Gregsy. He left, so now we can examine anything we want. We can touch anything we want. What else is there left? Is it up top? Ferris wheel? Okay, let's skim through this one. What is that gigantic thing? It's a water wheel. The Ferris wheel, yeah. When did they invent them? I guess they're probably around by then. Because it's turning so slowly. One complete revolution takes half an hour? What? Who would want to go up on that? Random enough to go on one? Be more fun to whiz around fast, don't you think? Like after like 2 minutes, it'd be like, okay, yeah, that's fun. Well, I mean, I guess they didn't have like, you know, like League of Legends back then. They had nothing better to do. Look around. Up here. What did I miss then? This chain thing looks... I don't like those chains. Hot air balloons? Yeah! So the day would come when humans would discover how to fly. Never imagined it would involve them being suspended from colorful, floating Tamari handballs. I don't know what that means, but just go with it. Let's take our ride together, please, please! Being honest, I'd like to try it. That a cast iron guarantee that the thing won't plummet to the ground? Too scared. Oh well, in that case, show you what Hurley said. Physically impossible for a flying balloon to plummet to the ground, as long as it doesn't explode! Yeah. Calling me crazy. I think the exploding part might play on my mind a little. Are these ones? Okay. Is that everything here then? Do we have to go back to Gina? Oh, he's still here. Percent crossbow? No. Green cloth? No. Experiment sketch? No. Newspaper? Yeah! Have you read this paper? And do unwelcome blast back to back. This one of the exhibition, the Reaper getting attacked. Terrible news to wake up to, wasn't it? Tried to pretend I hadn't heard it and turned over for another 40 wings. Thanks to that, I was all laid up and got a roasting from the super. Some morning. How do you. What do you mean you pretended you didn't read it? Because you can't just get a newspaper in bed. It's not like your phone, you're just scrolling, like, you know, say, oh, Reaper attacked. No, he got up, got the newspaper. It's like, yeah, back to bed. Oh, you just can't fast travel here? How do we get back down? Like to tinker around this place. Oh, it gives you a clue. You have to move back to Gene, like out, like to like the prosecution office, then back here to leave. I mean, they wanted. That seems like really weird game design. Yeah, I guess try that. If we don't see anything obvious, I'll end the episode. We still have a lot more to go, it feels like. Hello. Hey, Dracula. Okay, we're back down here. Oh yeah, we could present this stuff to her. Oh, she's... Roll that. Wait, did we already try this? Oh, we tried the newspaper. And pyramid sketch. Okay, I guess there's a couple things we didn't examine here. Policeman for one. Oh no, we examined those ones, but I don't think we examined the ones up. Yeah. The 2D ones. So the Coven ended up in after his instant kinesis or whatever. You're calling it a success? The one scaffold there for. Coppers, our lads, set that up after the incident happened. Get the body down, I think. I don't know, really. Didn't you help him to erect the scaffold then? Nah, lookout duty's more my thing. Wandering around the exhibition and keeping a lookout for the fun stuff. Mind Gregson doesn't hear you saying that, or he'll give you the boot. Incredible though, isn't it? Did the victim really have bridged that gap by some sort of invisible kinesis? Okay. You know, listen! What is it? Been thinking. I really might know something, mightn't he? About what? About Mr. Reaper! What happened to Van Ziggs? Is that relevant? I mean, it's somehow, of course, going to be relevant, but to the characters right now, is it? It sounds like something very significant occurred after he graduated from university. Something that completely changed his life. Maybe. No idea where to find Mr. Sholmes at the Iris behind. Can you move your head a little? He's in the middle of some big case, isn't he? Here, this is what you need. Madam Aspels? Kind of entrance ticket? Is this supposed to mean something to me? You don't know it? The most popular attraction in London at the moment. Very close to Baker Street, actually. We could go now if you like. We don't have time to be visiting attractions. We have a big trial tomorrow. That's where Hurley is. What? At this popular London attraction? She just wants to go hang out and... Yes! How's it that you know where he is? Hurley told me. Told me to keep it a secret from you, you know? Madam Tuspel. What's the pun there? I don't see how it could be related to the case we're investigating, but then... Stranger things have happened. When they happen, Mr. Sholmes is usually at the heart of them. Okay, that's a good place to call it. How far in? 40 minutes? Yeah, perfect. I'll see you guys next time. Glad to be getting back into Ace Attorney. I'll be able to regularly record it now, at least for a little bit. Just one more. Okay, I'll shot a video. Unless something terrible happens, there's a truer ending I don't know about, then I'm done with it. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.